I'm Ryan Segerf and I go to St. Teresa's from Belleville, Ontario. And today at the Poverty Challenge, I was Kathy, who is a woman who was sexually and physically abused as a kid. And then as she got old, she did very well in high school, but when she turned 18, she decided to travel across Canada to get out of that household. And when she did that, she paid her way through sex and stuff like that, and it was a horrible life all the way through. And then she ended up marrying a biker, and when she married the biker, he sexually and physically abused not only her but also her two kids, who was one 8-month-old and one 4-year-old. And when she left the house, she left with 2 bags for 2 kids and no ID. All the paperwork was gone. So all day today they gave us certain things to do. Like for the first round, I had to go to a job application temp, and they gave me a $49 check for a day's pay, and they didn't even give me a job, but they gave me that. And then I went to, in the second, that was all the time that I had. The second round, I went to the bank to cash in that check, but in order to cash in that check, you need ID. And so they sent me to Ontario Works, and in order to get an ID at Ontario Works, you need some form of ID. So then they sent me to the identification office, where I needed $35 in order to get identification, but I only had $23. So the only way so for the rest of the day, I went in a vicious circle trying to figure out a way to get $35, and everybody else that was here had money, but they needed it for themselves, so I could not do anything. And this just goes to show what it's like for people who are in poverty.
So what do you think is the big takeaway from today? What's the big message for you?
I'm not a huge fan as to how it's handled if you don't have certain things. I'm not a fan of the fact that if you don't have enough money, they can't give you a break just so that you can get your identification in order to get more money. I'm not a fan that they won't help people that aren't going through that. It's not fair, and these people should be looked after.
All right, awesome. Thanks for doing that.
No problem.